Okay, so I did promise a video for each blog. A couple of those blogs are epic poems, so I'm gonna do a reading for them, but I feel I should warn you. I'm a writer, but I'm not very good at readings. I'm terrible. So I typically don't read my own work. I'd rather somebody else read it, but I'm gonna give it my best shot here, and I am gonna be reading it from my phone because I wrote the poem. I don't have it memorized. So here we go. This is the epic poem, The Curse of the Atlanteans. I am but a scribe of the ancients of earth, but let me impart to you the history. This is the tale of the Atlanteans' curse. Atlantis was the global society, ruled by the kings of each natural species, a coalition of Earth's societies. Possessing superior intelligence, they maintained their connection to the planet as well as to the natural universe. They created without contaminating. They did not destroy or pollute the planet. They built without harming life in any way. Massive structures and delicate gold items, created with remarkable precision, with care and respect to the natural world. Surrounded by riches, but without greed. The kings did not covet what others possessed. Each ruled his own territory with wisdom. But they grew lazy and arrogant with time. So the great builders fashioned a new species, intended to build and tend gardens for them. These new laborers would be lesser beings, cognitively inferior to the kings, mere tools for them to use to serve their own needs. Designed with traits contributed by each king, capable of servicing deeper desires, able to procreate to make more workforce. The kings interbred with these lesser beings. From their unions, offspring were born with new traits, such as greater degree of awareness. However, these children lacked the king's wisdom. Angered by their own inferiority, they began to covet what others possessed. They desired land, gold, knowledge, and power. Some of these descendants of kings took thrones. Corruption festered within the hybrid species. Unsatisfied with thrones and territories, the corrupted kings broke the most sacred law. The kings made war with and killed their own brothers. The old ancestral kings were disgusted and enraged by what their children had become. So the kings doused the planet in floodwaters. All the buildings and possessions were destroyed. But most importantly, so too, old knowledge, leaving their descendants behind. Then the old kings abandoned their home of Earth. The artificial species was left alone, with only legends of their past to guide them. The old kings hoped the new species would acclimate. Left to natural surroundings, they might change, become more natural themselves, and evolve. However, they failed to connect to Earth. Unable to understand the universe, the new species repeated mistakes of old. Fascination with gold and objects remained. Residual corruption lingered within. The past was forgotten by the new species. The new species was the only one on Earth, yet they continued to find reasons to war, all while drifting further from nature. Humans learned to make their own technologies, but inferior to their predecessors, toxic and harmful even to its makers. Creation now pollutes and destroys the earth. Now humans seek to follow their ancestors, attempting to escape Earth and reach the stars. This plague cannot be allowed to spread beyond. It must be contained to Earth at any cost, even if it means sacrificing the planet. Humanity cannot infect the cosmos, Let them suffer on the planet they squandered, ever hungering, never satisfied. That was The Curse of the Atlanteans, written by yours truly. If you enjoyed that, do please check out my blogs. There is at least one more. I've written several epic poems, but there's at least one more that I have posted. I'm only posting the ones that relate to other blog topics that I have put up there before. So since I wrote a blog on Atlantis, of course I posted this one about the Curse of the Atlanteans. So if you enjoyed this, do check it out. Like this video, share this video, let me know what you think. Please don't flame me too much about the whole I suck at reading thing. I already know. I'm terrible. I got that. So go read it for yourselves. And stay extra, my fellow terrestrials.